everybody, this is Steven back from Cannin.com for another technical analysis. And this week we're going to look at one of the most exciting companies that our product CannonBot has been identifying for the last couple of days. This is Sproutly Canada. Let's jump over to the pricing chart and see why now. You'll see we're looking at SRUTF. This is the Canadian company but traded here in the United States on the OTC tickers. You can see we're zoomed out quite a ways here, kind of before summertime this year. They were up around 8 cents. Since then, they've given most of that back. Recently just fell below 4 cents, currently in the high 3-cent range. So why is CannonBot detecting some strength given this trend? We're looking at the VAMA, volume adjusted moving averages here, just to remind you. The fast is the purple and the slow period is the yellow line here. You can see we did have a cross below of the fast moving below the slow moving. That happened at the end of June, and you can see the price was about 5 cents there. Since then we've gone down, so that would have been our sell signal, and the price has indeed bottomed out since then. We're also looking at the MACD, moving average convergence divergence. We've seen this a number of times. Just as another reminder, the signal line here is the orange line, the MACD is the blue, and then we want to also pay attention to positive above zero and negative below zero here. So kind of same time frame of the analysis here. You can see that when that happened, our fast cross below the slow, we were well into negative territory here. Our MACD blue line was below the signal line, so kind of a double weak signal here. When we got this weak signal, that kind of continued until end of July, where we did see a kind of a slight cross, although they were pretty superimposed, not much difference from these two lines. We did start to see a slope change, bringing us back towards zero, towards positive territory. And then kind of opposite picture, we crossed below the signal line, although very, very close into October. We do have a cross above the signal line currently, but currently those lines are hard to tell apart, pretty superimposed. So mixture of signals here, pretty neutral. Current values are very close to zero, so pretty neutral picture in the MACD. We do see our fast period, VAMA, coming a little bit closer to the slow period, so we will kind of watch both of these to line up. If we do see a cross again above the yellow line here, that would be a buy signal. If we see at the same time this coming into positive territory and then kind of a divergence away from the orange signal line, that would also be a buy signal, but kind of neutral right here, not much excitement. What do we do when we look at the shave trend? This is a new signal for us here. This is very similar analysis to the MACD, but it moves a little quicker. You can see the MACD is a little lagging in times, especially when we have big price increases here, right? So we did have some nice climbs mid-May. We didn't really see that cross below until happened 4th of July, and then the price kind of dropped after that. So the timing is interesting here. Same story with the STC. You can see we crossed above 75. That happened on the 12th of May. That was the first big gainer here. That was a 6% gain. We stayed above positive territory until the 28th of May. The price increased there. We closed really low, mid 5-cent range here. We closed here close to 7, so a nice gain period. And then you can see we dropped below into the 25 to 75 range here, which the STC is set at. And then we dropped below, staying below almost the entire month of July until August 2nd. What did the price do during that period? From the 10th of July, the price was 7.4 cents. When we kind of got out of this trend, the 2nd of July, 4.2 cents. So we lost 3 cents there, big proportion. Really easy to see the STC, easy to compare it to the MACD, and really color-coded nicely. So what else is happening more recently? We can see 20th of August, we did cross above 75 again. More recently, 8th of October, we crossed above and we're currently above. So altogether different reading that we got from the MACD, which really was showing us nothing, showing us neutrality. Here we're getting a little bit of strength, and have been for the last week or so. So these are the types of differences in technical analysis that the Cannabot is picking up that are kind of hard to see if you're not looking at multiple indicators at once, which is why looking at 10 or more technical indicators at the same time is really where we want to be at. So get used to the STC. Take another look at Sproutly Canada. There may be some things kind of lining up in the short term for this stock to kind of pop above where it's been in the mid 3 cent range. And happy trading, everybody.